I had a few things to get taken care of before I got started, but I'm here. Yeah, I needed to post that and pin it up to the top, and a couple other things. Had to get me some water because I've been doing a lot today. And we'll get started in a little while. I've got quite a few comics behind me. There's 70 of them back there. And where's my list? Don't tell me I lost my list. Yeah, I lost my list. I got to have that list to sell the comics. There we go. I found it. Do the same thing I did last week. I'll offer one. I'll tell you how much, and you can buy it or not. And that's the way we'll do this. The other thing I did was I did a quick post to Instagram to let them know I was going live now, because I forgot to put it on there earlier today. So, yeah. Fun. I've sorted 114 boxes of comics over the last 2 weeks, and I only have about 100 left to go, and then I'll be finished with that. And that's how I'm finding all of these. I'm sorting comics, but I have a lot of other duplicates that aren't considered key issues, but some of them are a little bit on the expensive side, so we'll get to those eventually. I need to go to the store, so I'll probably invoice either when I come back from the store this evening or tomorrow morning for anyone that buys anything, and we'll go from there. It's been a fun week. I keep selling stuff and have to take one item to the post office. It's driving the woman at the post office crazy, because usually I only show up on like Mondays and Wednesdays or Mondays and Thursdays, unless I find out I have some mail. I don't, I got a P.O. box, but I rarely check it because nothing ever goes there. It should, all of my mail should, but it doesn't. That's for business. That's the only reason I got it, was for business. Steven Spock, glad you could stop by. Now all I have to do is wait for some more people. I don't really want to start it with nobody in the chat. I mean, that wouldn't be good. If you see something you want, but you don't want to come into the chat, or you're not comfortable participating in chat, you can contact me on Instagram about it. I will honor the same prices that I give here. I will honor if someone contacts me through Instagram. But I mean, don't contact me in 3 weeks and say, hey, do you still have this? I want to buy it for that price, because the prices change. They go up, they go down. You never know. Or I might have sold it, or something else. Been working on videos. I got tomorrow's done. I'm planning out how I'm going to do Thursdays. I'll try not to make it as long as I have the last two. But it's going to be cleaning, and I'm going to show you several different ways to clean comics. Basically, dry cleaning and 2 different ways to do wet cleaning. And what you need to do to get the materials to do that. I've got about 5 different ways to do wet cleaning, but I'm going to show you one that I haven't shown before. First, I have to test it to make sure it's appropriate and make sure it works well. And if it works out good, then yeah, then we'll be all set. Still waiting for people to show up. It's not going to be a good sale if nobody shows up. And I don't need a lot, just a few would be fine. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start showing the comics, let you know what I want for them. And if I can always offer them again, if nobody picks up on them, I can always offer them again later at the end of the show. I can go back and show them again. So the first one is Mask number 1. It's the premiere issue of a 4-part miniseries, and there was rumor a couple of years ago that they might do a movie of it. I have it down as 15, but that's too much for this. I don't like it. I'll go 5 on it if anybody's interested in it. Matter of fact, I'm going to mark that out and change it to a 5 because I think 15 is too much. And next, I have Master Kung Fu number 110. First appearance of Ghostmaker, a KGB agent. This one is actually in really nice shape. And I'd like to get $10 for it, and I'm sticking with that. I think that's a good price for this. Moon Knight, first appearance of Morpheus, a man who turned into a monster after ingesting an experimental drug meant to cure a virus. Let me turn this other light on. Or not. That light is not working. I must have unplugged it and just don't remember it. I had this at 30, but I'd go 25. And it's a nice copy. Next. This is Moon Knight number 13. The last one was Moon Knight number 12. This is Moon Knight number 13. The first battle of Moon Knight and Daredevil. And I go 25 on this one also. I had it at 30 before. Again, it's a really nice copy. New Mutants number 66. This is the first appearance of Spider, an alien crime lord, and the first appearance of Gossamer, an alien from an ancient race of delicate creatures. And I'd go $5 on this. $5. I think is a fair price. Hi, Jessica. This is New Mutants Annual, number 6. And I do $5 on this one also. Delco thinks it's time for his treat, but I gave him a treat half an hour ago, so he's not getting it twice. This one is the New Teen Titans number 21. It's the first appearance of Brother Blood, first appearance of Mother Mayhem, first appearance of Baron Winters, first cameo appearance of the Monitor in voice. And it has a 16-page preview of Night Force. And last year they were talking about Brother Blood and Mother Mayhem showing up in Titans. And this one is $15. And I'm solid on that price. This is Nightwing Alfred's Return, number 1, the first Nightwing headlining title one-shot. Epilogue to Night Quest, The Search of Batman Prodigal. And I had this at $10. It is crispy. It is mint. Well, near mint anyway. I don't like to call things mint. But unless I really look closely, I'm not going to find any flaws on it. Here's Omega number 5. Omega Men number 5. Second appearance of Lobo. And the first mention of the name Lobo. And this one I had at... Why am I missing one? I had this at $20. Or did I? Yeah, I had that one at 20. And this one I don't have on my list anymore. I wonder why. This was Omega Man 20, and it's partial origin of Lobo, and I don't have a price on it right now because it's not on my list, and it should be. So we're just going to skip that. Pretend we didn't see that. This is the Outsiders number 1, first team appearance of the nuclear family. Each member has an ability that mimics a nuclear explosion. Oh, the last one was $10. I see it. I see what happened. This one is $10 also. So, Planetary number 1. The second team appearance of Planetary, Elijah Snow, Grummer, and Jaquita Wagner. I had this at 25, but I would do 20. One is Power Lords #1, first team appearance of the Power Lords. In comics, the character is based on the 1983 Revell action figure toy line. And I'd go $5 on this. The newsstand copy of Power Man and Iron Fist number 92, first appearance of the second Eel. And yeah, that's another $5 book. How you doing, Graphic Man? Like I said, I'd do $5 on this one. All right, take care. This is Power Pack #1. I had this at 20, but I'd go 15. I think 15 is a little more realistic price. This is Prophet #1, the first solo series featuring Prophet. It includes a bound-in coupon redeemable for by mail for Prophet #0. Now, this does have the coupon. It's never been taken out, but you can't send it in anymore. And I'd go $10 on that. There's a Punisher #24, the first appearance of Shadow Masters. And yeah, I'd do $5. I'd go $5 on that. If you're an Eric Larson collector, the $5 would be easily worth it because that is an early Eric Larson cover. Punisher Annual #2, the first battle of Punisher and Moon Knight. And that's another one that I'd go, well, I'm showing it 35, but I'd go, yeah, I'd do 30 on it. I'll drop it to 30. Don't like 35 on that. Even if it is nice and crispy. This is Punisher 2099. This is the first appearance of Punisher 2099, but it's also the first appearance of Crone Stone, who later becomes Venom 2099. So that's kind of neat, and that's a $5 book. Yeah, I like that one. This is Robin #2 from the first miniseries. It is a newsstand copy, and it is the first appearance of King Snake. I gotta lift up my page here. I have some things up on there on the list that aren't up there anymore. Oh well. Anyway, this is $5 also. Hey, Promiscuous Time Traveler, glad to see you could stop in. I'm not used to seeing you this side of the darkness. The more recent Robin #1. This is the first appearance of Flatline, first appearance of Respawn, and first appearance of Mother Soul. And yeah, I'd like to get $10 for this one. I just think it's kind of a cool cover. How you doing, Patrick? And like I said in the beginning, I'm going through these, but I will go through them again. ROM Space Knight #2, the first appearance of Firefall, and the first and only appearance of Opal Android 5947. And this one is $5. It is a newsstand copy. And it's a nice shape. I'm going to be doing this every week. I might not always do key issues. I might have other stuff eventually. First appearance of Hellhounds of the Dark Nebula. This is ROM number, what number is that? Number 5. And you know, I have this down at 10, but I'll do $5 on it also. Changing some numbers here. So, RWBY, set in the same world as the Rooster Teeth web series of the same name. RWBY follows the adventures of the next generation of monster hunters as they pursue the grim. Who knew that this was even a key issue? But I want $10 for it because I don't have hardly any of them left. I had a big stack at one time, but I keep selling them. I sold a bunch of them for too cheap. And I've only got a few left, so yeah, I'd like to get $10 for it. Here is Savage Avengers #2, Origin of the Priest of Sickles. It's got Wolverine and Conan on the cover. What's not to like, right? Well, I guess. I'd go 10 on it. This is Savage Avengers #4, the full person. The full first appearance of Marrow God, and it's the second print. And apparently, unlike back in the olden days, or the before times, second prints were worth nothing, but now it's worth like $10, and the first print's worth about $5. So I don't understand, but you know, that's the way it is. I do like this cover though, and I like it better than the first print of Savage Avengers #4. Savage Dragon #1. The first solo titled Savage Dragon series, which ran for 3 issues. This is #1. It's the first cameo appearance of Super Patriot. And this is a $5 comic. And then I have Savage Dragon #2. Second appearance of Super Patriot. First appearance with cybernetic enhancements after nearly dying in a fight with the vicious circle. And this one is also $5. So see, $10 you get 1 and 2. This is Savage Dragon #3. Normally the #3 issue isn't worth anything, but this one has a sketch of the Savage Dragon in the letters page that just happens to be the first published interior work by J. Scott Campbell. And because of that, I'd like to get $10 for that one. So for $20, you could get all 3 of them. You just have the whole set and the first J. Scott Campbell published interior artwork. Be kind of cool. Shadow Man #16, which has the first appearance of Dr. Mirage, Wen Fong. Now, in case you're wondering, okay, if I buy that key issue, how am I going to know it's a key issue? Well, it's easy. Just keep the 3x5 card with it. Oh, I didn't give you a price on this, did I? You know what? They've been selling for $10, but I'll take $5 for it. Yeah, there it is. They do have some nice headlights, don't they? Next up, Secret War is not the good one, but the newer one. #6 variant edition. This is a Black Panther wields the Infinity Gauntlet. And this one is, I lost it. Where is it? Yeah, I'm showing this one at $10 also. And I think I'll leave it at that price because it's kind of cool. Secret Wars #2. The first cameo appearance of Curse, formerly of the Dark Elf Algro. And this one is, yeah, you know what? It lists for 10, but I've read Secret Wars #2 and I'll take 5 for it. Sensational She-Hulk. I shouldn't have to say anything else, huh? This is #8. She-Hulk seemingly kicks off the famous internet meme often used to depict one's attention being drawn from a girlfriend to a passing female. And you know what? I have this one at 15, but I'll take 10 for it if anybody is interested in it. Okay, it's got She-Hulk and it's got Howard the Duck. What else do you need? It's actually a $15 comic. And that's what I want for it because it's a Brian Boland layout with Mark Silvestri doing the finishes on the cover. And that's just too cool. And besides, it's got Howard the Duck in it. She-Hulk number 15. The first time She-Hulk appears gray. And it's newsstand, which by the time this was published was a little bit on the rare side. Is what, 15. And I have this at 20, and I'll take 15. And once again, it's got Howard. First appearance of Dr. Bob Doom, a distant cousin of Doom who resents his success. And I'd be willing to go $10 on this one. Ron Lim goodness on the Silver Surfer. First cameo appearance of the Silver Surfer's dark half. This is Silver Surfer number 63, and I would go $10 on this also. Slingers, number 0. First team appearance of the Slingers, Dusk, Ricochet, Hornet, Prodigy. A team of heroes assembled by the Black Marvel and given superhero identities formerly used by Spider-Man. And there was rumors last year about a movie featuring Dusk, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. And I don't have a price for it, so we'll say $5 because I don't have a price down here for it, and there should be. Jim Lee's first interior art published work. Do I need to say anything else aside from the fact that I want to get a $75 price tag off of this? Really nice copy. Definitely worth $75 in my opinion. Special Marvel Edition number 16. The last issue of Special Marvel Edition, by the way, because number 17 was Master of Kung Fu. And I'd like to get, well, I'm going to get 70 for it or I'm not going to sell it. I'd put it that way. I think 70 is a fair price on this. I'll get it eventually. I'm not worried about it. Spider-Woman number 6. Now, this is not the best copy in the world. It has some problems, but I accounted for that when I put the price down. So instead of, hitting you with a $75, $80 price tag, I'm saying 15. And it is a bondage cover, in case you couldn't tell. And it's the first appearance of Werewolf by Night in Spider-Woman. And here we have Spider-Woman number 9. First appearance and origin of Needle. He has the ability to paralyze victims with his hypnosis. And I'd like to get $10 for this one. Here's a nice copy of Squadron Supreme number 1, the first solo series featuring the Squadron Supreme. And for all of its niceness, it's still only $5. I know I have some ferrets. I don't know if I'm going to sell them or not. I have to check. They're probably in a massive comics that are over here or in the other room. But I will look for it. Number 3 up. Okay. I'll let you know. If I don't have them, it's something I've had at some point in time. Here's Stormwatch number 1. It's $5. Why is this wrong? Not an easy book to come by. It's the first team appearance of Big Hero 6. Baymax, Gogo Tomorrow, Honey Lemon, Manbot, Silver Samurai, Sunfire, and Hiro Takachisho, whatever it is, however you pronounce his name. This is a pretty nice copy. But yeah, if you comp this right now, you're going to go. So when I tell you I'd like $75 for it, you're going to go, okay, that's fair. Superboy number 1, first appearance of Knockout, $10. Superboy 35. First appearance of Match, who is a clone of Superboy. And I'd go $5 on this one. Superman 78. $5. And that's the first appearance of, or first full appearance of Cyborg's Superman, formerly Hank Henshaw, who blames Superman for the loss of his wife and the mutilation of his human body. Superman 79, Reign of Superman tie-in, but I just love the cover. I love it, $10 worth. Here's the Stalker #1, nice Bronze Age comic. First appearance of the Stalker. And this one is $10. Nice copy, too. Put a few down. Starman. This is the first appearance of Roland Desmond as Blockbuster. Then I have Star Trek X-Men, the first Star Trek X-Men crossover. And I'd like 10 for that. Star Trek The Next Generation X-Men, The Second Contact. This is the second crossover X-Men Star Trek, and I'd like 15 for that. But you know what? If you wanted both, I'd do both for 20. Star Wars, Heir to the Empire. This is the adaptation of the novel that introduced Thrawn. This one is #5 of 6. Oh, you're not going to believe the price on this. I'll let it go for $1. Why? I don't know. Why not? Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters #1. So one of the variants. 5-issue limited series that explores the events that led up to Boba Fett delivering Han Solo to Jabba the Hutt. First full appearance of Trinia, Crimson Dawn member. First full appearance of Margot, a Crimson Dawn member. And first appearance of Tikrit and Nalita. And I'm looking for, where is it? $10. Go back to the Bronze Age. This is not the best copy of Strange Tales #174 in the world, but I reflect that in the price that I want for it. First appearance of an origin of the Golem. It has the Absorbing Man as the Marvel value stamp #44, and it is inside. It is intact. then I'd go $5. It's a more expensive book in better condition, but in this condition, $5 is a very reasonable price. Strange Tales number 8, the first appearance of Mr. Chip. $5 for this one. It's almost like a rerun of my show this morning. The Strangers number 1 from Ultraverse. First team appearance and origin of the Strangers: Atom Bomb, Spectral, Lady Killer, Uriel, Zip Zap, Candy, and Grenade. It's also the first appearance of Johnny Domino, who later becomes Nightman. And it's another one that I don't see on here that should be on here. Yep. For some reason, it's not on my list. I don't know why. So, yeah, $5. Since I didn't put it on my list, we'll say $5. Strike Force. Is this on my list? There's another one that isn't on my list. Strike Force. How are these not on my list? I have to go back and check them again. First team appearance of Strike Force: Angela, Blade, the Winter Soldier, Spider-Woman, Wiccan, Spectrum, Damian Hellstrom. First appearance of Count Ophidian and Vriday, and it's a Walmart exclusive variant. And like I said, $5 because it's not on my list. Is this on my list? This is on my list. Superman Bloodlines. First appearance of Myriad, an assassin with the power to absorb personalities. And it's part of the Reign of Superman tie-in. And it is $5. Superman Annual 1995, number 5. Superman Forever, number 1. Beautiful Alex Ross cover. $10. And the lenticular Superman Forever. I don't know if I can make that work or not. And I'll do the same on this one, $10. Hey, Deborah. Is Superman 10-cent adventure. First appearance of Supergirl Zero L, a hybrid human Kryptonian created by Brainiac. And this one's $5. Supernaturals #1. This was a 4-issue miniseries by Brian Pulido that teamed Ghost Rider, Satana, Brother Voodoo, Gargoyle, Werewolf by Night, and Black Cat. A cardstock Halloween mask of each character included in each issue. Not each of the one of the characters is in each one. And this one has, I believe, Brother Voodoo. Yes, Brother Voodoo. There's the bottom half of it. I have it down as 25, and I'd go 20 on it. How you doing, Jason? Bronze Age Swamp Thing #8. Cover art by Bernie Wrightson. Yeah, it's got some problems. But you know what? It's still Bernie Wrightson. And I'd still like to get $10 for it. If it didn't have that crease, I'd probably be asking 25 or 30. Hi, Pearl Naney. And the Walmart exclusive Swamp Thing #4. And this one is also $10, but it's crispy. Tangent Batman #1. First appearance of Tangent Batman, a version of Batman who can project his spirit into a suit of armor. This is $5. And Tales of the Green Lantern Corps #1. First appearance of Aricia Rab, a Green Lantern, and Origin of Green Lantern and the Guardians. And this is $15. Newsstand edition. Next up, Tales. Next up, I have a hole in my floor and my chair gets stuck in it. Tales of the Teen Titans #1, Cyborg. Has the origin of Cyborg Victor Stone and the first appearance of Ron Evers, a childhood friend of Victor Stone who became an enemy of Cyborg. And that one is $20. It is crispy. Really nice copy. Tales of Teen Titans, of the New Teen Titans #2, Raven. Another crispy comic, Origin of Raven. This one's $10. Of course, they're nice, Jason. The comics that are up here have been hiding away in my collection for like 30 years or 20 years or 20, 25, 30 years. So yeah, they get nice because they haven't seen daylight. As I said at the top of the show, I'm going to go through again. I'll go through the first 2 or 3 rows again, and then after that, I think that'll be it. The first comic I showed was Mask #1, premiere issue of a 4-part miniseries, and I asked $5 for it. And Green Lantern, don't forget Green Lantern. Master Kung Fu #110. First appearance of Ghostmaker, and I asked $10 for this one. Moon Knight #12. I dropped the price down to $25 for this. It is a crispy cover. Are you sitting down, Jason? You should be sitting down. Moon Knight #13. I dropped the price to $25. It is the first battle of Moon Knight and versus Daredevil. And now you know why I asked if you were sitting down. New Mutants #66. First appearance of Spider, an alien crime lord, and first appearance of Gossamer, an alien form from an ancient race of delicate creatures, and I had wanted $5 for this. You could own it. New Mutants Annual #2, I believe it was. Nope, #6. Pinup of Shatterstar, first team appearance of the Hounds Mutant Bounty Hunters, and it's $5. New Teen Titans 21. First appearance of Brother Blood, first appearance of Mother Mayhem, first appearance of Baron Winters, first cameo appearance of the Monitor, but only his voice. In other words, his voice shows up in a word balloon. 16-page preview of Night Force, and it's $15. Nightwing, Alfred's Return. First Nightwing headlining title. It was a one-shot. It is the epilogue to Night Quest, The Search and Batman Chronicle. And this one is $10. It is pretty well perfect. Never been opened. Because I have another copy in my collection that has been opened. Omega Man number 5, second appearance of Lobo, first mention of the name Lobo, $20. Omega Man number 20, yes, number 20, partial origin of Lobo, and I want $10. There are the Outsiders. First team appearance of the nuclear family. Each member has ability that mimics a nuclear explosion. And this one is also $10. Planetary number 1, second team appearance of Planetary, Elijah Snow, drummer, and Wakita Wagner. And I dropped this to 20 from 25. Power Lords number 1, first team appearance of the Power Lords in comics. Characters based on a 1983 Revell action figure toy line. And this one is $5. Power Man and Iron Fist, number 92, first appearance of the second Eel. $5. I'm skipping around now. Punisher Annual. Number 2. The Punisher and Moon Knight. Punisher versus Moon Knight. The first time they ever battled. And I dropped the price on this down to 30. Newsstand Robin number 2, first appearance of King Snake. What did I have that at? $5. We'll skip around some more. She-Hulk number 8. She-Hulk seemingly kicks off the famous internet meme often used to depict one's attention being drawn from a girlfriend to a passing female. I dropped this one down to $10. I've offered a second print of that several times, Jason. She-Hulk number 14. $15. Has a Brian Bland layout with finishes by Mark Texeira. Of course, it's got Howard the Duck too. So. I'm just doing this to torture you, Jason. Sensational She-Hulk. Number 15, the first time She-Hulk appears gray. And what did I say on that one? Yeah, I dropped this one to 15. And it's a newsstand. Sensational She-Hulk 16 or 18. First appearance of Dr. Bob Doom, a distant cousin of Doom who resents his success. And I dropped this one down to 10. Nope. Just show up here on Tuesday. You never know what kind of what comics I'm going to have up here. Silver Surfer number 63, Ron Lim. First cameo appearance of the Silver Surfer's Dark Half. $10. Do you know what this is, Jason? Do you know what this is? I'll give you a few seconds to respond. Why is this book important enough for me to stick it up there? This is the first published interior artwork by Jim Lee. It's got a $75 price tag on it. And this, of course, is the second appearance of Master Kung Fu, Chang Ki. And this one's cheap for $70. Here's one you probably have never seen. First appearance of Big Hero 6. Yeah, I'm thinking 75 on this one too. And it's minty fresh. I have another one here. Oh, yeah. First published interior artwork by... Should I tell him? Well, it has a sketch of the Savage Dragon on the letters page by J. Scott Campbell. And it's Campbell's first interior work. First interior artwork by J. Scott Campbell. This one's affordable. It's only $10. And if you buy 1, 2, and 3, it's $20 for all three of them. So yeah. Not selling anything today, but had some fun. I'm going to go ahead and close it down. And I'm going to do this again next week. All new comics. These won't be up here next week. If you saw something that you'd like to get and you think you've got the money to buy it, you can go ahead and hit me up on Instagram for it, and we'll work something out. In the meantime, make sure before you handle your comics to wash your hands. It's good for your comics. More importantly, it's good for your health. Bye.